Action. I bought this for winter camping. It's about 5.5 pounds. It's called an Ibex. This is my second time with it. I just kind of came with its own lines, but I just came up with a nifty set of loops. Like I use it for the winter, so I ain't so worried about this, but you can kind of fasten it with some extra lines. Got the twin-sided vestibule. It's a little more streamlined on this side. Here I got my line adjusted all the way out. And same thing, you could run some shot cord and other lines. There's a look at it. It's pretty easy to set up. It's pretty sturdy. It does have that, it comes with a net, loft net, by the way. There's 2 or 3 other styles just like this. I'll put them up. I mean, this is like the predecessor to everything. I don't know what that California cancer warning is. I'm not gonna live in it, so $69 or whatever. We'll take it. I think it came from Mountain Steels or Backcountry or something. And it's pretty sturdy and robust. We'll see how it does in the upcoming days. Alright, action. We're inside the Ibex. And it's an interesting little tent. I didn't have any trouble like getting the gear loft in. It's pretty big, easy to use hardware. I think that's just an advantage of something that isn't ultralight. And the it's pretty easy, like stretchy shot cord instead of the, now and then you get stuff that just doesn't work right, and this seems to work. See, they give you kind of a pop open vent here, it looks like. I obviously can't reach it as easy. I can, it's not too bad. What is it? I don't know. Is it part of the fly? Yeah, it's a Velcro part of the fly. It just unvelcros and you flip that open to keep it open. It's winter out, I'm not worried about it. I'd rather it a little warmer. Same with this manual fly here that takes a series of strings and you get a little holder here. But it's roomy. I'm about 5'10", well, 5'11" maybe with my boots. Just another look at the Ibex. There's the vestibule. There's my boot. It's got another one the same size, so you can get a generous amount of gear in it. A bigger fella and a dog, or it's not huge or anything, but 2 people can do it. 3 little kids, whatever you want to call it. All right. Continuing my little review of the Alps Ibex 2. Review of the Ibex 2. And there's my boots. You get a nice, plenty of room in the vestibule. You could have a critter like a dog there. Or you could have a bunch of backpacks. And just, again, the hardware, really big and easy to use. That's really important when your hands are cold. It's not always awesome to be ultralight, have these tiny little things. Like, by contrast, and I don't fault this system, it's a good system, but that's just not that easy to get in there. And I love the setup here. Ultralight's ultralight, but there's advantages to having it being 5 pounds 5 ounces instead of 4 pounds 5 ounces. Just another look at the setup, and that's the Ibex. It's really warm in here, even with the doors unzipped. And I'm normally a hammock kind of guy, and I've been ordering a lot of stuff, and for $69 or whatever I paid, this is one of the better things. I think it's pretty well thought up, and everything works. So there's the Ibex. Always one more thing to add, but I'm doing a thorough review. This Ibex, just coming from the hammock, I mean, it's hard to tell from the camera lens, but I can leave these unzipped and I feel like I got a lot of room. And to me, that's important because the hammock is wide open and it just feels a little bit like I'm under a big hammock tarp, even though it's a smaller tent. So, but the biggest pro I would say is just easy to use stuff. Like one-handed almost, I can button that screen back or whatever. I got these in, no problem, no ab workout to fiddle faddle with that. So pretty well thought out, everything. This has been in production a while, and I feel like that's why I got it. Like they thought through and got it all in good order. All right, action. In the Ibex, just to look at this gear loft, that's an average size pair of hiking trousers with a little bit of moisture from the snow, and it's kind of nice to hang it up. I mean, in the hammock, you got your backpack and you just throw things to the side too, but you know, there it is. Just it's a pretty sturdy gear loft. I mean, I can pull on that pretty hard, and you know, it's a sturdy tent. I like it. All right, we're inside the Ibex. And these poles, I got this, I really like these sleeves. Some of the older tents I had with sleeves just were sturdier. They don't go all the way by any means, but they are indeed sleeves. And it's always got 3 points of contact. It's got a little spreader bar here and 2 big dome bars here. They're good sturdy aluminum. I looked up the specs. And you gotta pull on those poles pretty hard to, you know, you got to give them a good yank to get them to flex, you know, because you pull here and you got a point of contact here, point of contact here, and a point of contact here. So, you know, it's a little weird because it has like a really severe bend in the pole and then it goes back, but it's very sturdy. Like I said, it's a good little tent, especially for whatever, the $69 US dollars.